I'm in the Nx booth and with Jason, and we're very happy to invite Jason to talk to us.
Thank you, Winnie. Yeah.
Jason, you can say hi to our audience.
Hi everyone, I'm Jason, the platform manager from Network Optix, or you can call us Nx.
Okay, we want to know what trends does Nx see in the market this year?
Yeah, that's a really nice question. So this year we see several very interesting trends in the video surveillance market. The first one I would say is definitely the large language model, like ChatGPT. I think everybody's going that. Yes. It's gone viral, right? In video industry, we need to change the first L to V, to vision language model, right? So vision language model is hitting this industry really fast, right? So that's definitely the one big thing for our industry. The second one, I would say, is the customized AI models, right? Like it's been several years, our users, our partners, they are very happy with the pre-trained model they can purchase in the market, right? But right now, there are more and more tools, more and more tasks, diverse tasks that's coming in, which pre-trained model cannot fulfill the requirements. So end users, they are starting to have their own AI team to train the model on their own. Right, and then the third one is definitely there are more and more acceleration chipsets in the market. Like everybody knows NVIDIA, everybody knows Intel, right? But there are so many new companies, even startup companies that are raising a lot of capitals, such as like Halo, Deepax, Axerela, Edge Cortex, SEMA. There are many of them, right? So there are more and more options for the user to choose based on the task they are looking for. So these three things are definitely the big trends we see in the video surveillance industry. Yeah.
Okay, next we want to know what challenges does the video surveillance industry face?
Okay, yeah. So first of all, we think the first things for video surveillance industry that we're challenging is AI has been in this industry for several years, right? And there's a lot of good solution, good application, new tools to train the AI model faster and more accurate. But one of the things we are still finding it hard to break through is how to deploy, how to install, or we can say how to use AI, right? From I train a model, it's super cool. I can show it on my laptop to my classmates, to my colleagues, to my users, right? The next question is, this is good. How do I use this model with the 100 cameras in my factory? Then we need to think about how to deploy the model, how to integrate the model with the existing systems, right? So installing AI is still kind of challenging in this industry. That's the first things I would say. The second one will be, it's a good thing and bad thing at the same time. The bad part of having a lot of new acceleration chipsets or options is that the software needs to be integrated with the hardware, or we can say the software has to be optimized by the tool sets from the hardware vendors, right? That's extra effort for the software company or for the hardware companies, right? So if we have a good model, we have a good hardware, they don't work together, it still means nothing for the users, right? The third one we'll say, we see more and more data coming into our platform. Video data, LiDAR data, radar data, various type of IoT sensor. When we have so many data, we need a new way to visualize the data, to understand, to know the data we collected, right? The last one I'll say, again, cybersecurity. Now, not just edge, we have data transmitting between the edge and the cloud. So when it's related to the cloud, sharing your data with external parties, there will be new compliance, there will be new requirements about how you manage your data, how you develop your products, right? So these are the challenges. Some of them are new because of the AI coming to the video surveillance industry. Some of them are always there, but just becoming more and more important for our users and partners. Yeah.
Okay, we want to ask Jason just what are the key innovations in Nx Evos to address these challenges?
Okay, yeah. So there are many new features in Nx Evos, right? Like every year we have a new generations of the software and we include a lot of nice and cool features to it. Some of the features I like to highlight would definitely be about AI, right? So we have a new toolkit called Nx AI Manager. It actually helps the users or our partner to solve two challenges we just mentioned. The first one is how to use the AI, deploy the AI. The second one is I have different type of hardware from Intel, from NVIDIA, from Qualcomm, or is powered by Halo or other acceleration chipset. Once I deployed, can I make good use of my MPUs or GPU? So Nx AI Manager actually solved these two very challenging difficulties we see in the market. The user journey of Nx AI Manager is upload your model, train the model, upload the model, pick the hardware you want to deploy, press a button to deploy the model, and then connect a camera to your computer, and you can start to use the model. That's it. It's just like the use cases we have with our smartphone, right? Download, install, and use, right? And then we also spend a lot of efforts and then a lot of codes, right, to do the so-called model conversions, right? So for example, we've been working with leading company like Intel. They have fascinated CPUs. They have a new Intel Arc GPU or their OpenVINO toolkit. NVIDIA is famous for their CUDA runtime. Qualcomm has their QNN runtime or Halo RT runtime, different type. So our engineering team has been working on converting the AI model in our NX Cloud so that they are optimized based on the native tool from these semiconductor vendors. And then we can use our models, the software on their hardwares. So that's one of the new, I would say, breaking through our company are introducing to the market. Yeah. The second one is going to be the NX Maps, one of my favorite features, right? I just mentioned before, we have a different type of data coming in. Video data, audio data, sensor data from LiDAR, radar, IoT, humidity, or different kinds, right? So when you have a lot of data, like it's hard to use an index mode to visualize your data in tables, so that it could be hard. So NX Maps help our partners and users to visualize your data, your information in a GIS map interface. It could be 2D, it could be 3D. So you got a special ideas about where is this assets, what is the metadata related to it, what is the video related to it, what is the AI generated objects about it. So we have the maps, an extra new layer for the users to interact with your information, right? The last one, once again, cybersecurity. Like in this industry, I would say this is always the first priority for our users to consider, right? So when we develop everything at the edge, in the cloud, right now, Network Optix, our company, we are SOC Type 2 compliance company. We also recently passed ISO 27001, right? So it doesn't just mean our software is secure, it's actually how all our colleagues are working, being well organized, managed, follow the compliance to make sure it's the highest standard and priority to make sure everything we created is secure and safe for our users to use. Right.
Thank you, Jason, for today's. And if you have any questions about today's content, you can leave the message below. And we see you next time. Then we can say bye-bye to our audience. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Winnie.
Thank you.